Hey guys, here for round 2 for the Kaladesh Prerelease. This is the draft with the red-black deck that I got. So let's get into it. We'll go first. I think I can deal with that. I've got the 2 mana, so it's alright. We can start off with a Night Lookout and then go into Sky Skiff. And hopefully we'll draw a third or just a red mana would be good. So we can play the Foundry Screecher. Let's keep that. Yeah. See if they keep their hand. They do not. They mulligan down. And again, there we go. Keeps his hand. That does give us an advantage. It's from the get-go, so let's see what happens. Play the Night Market Looker first. And see what they can do turn 1. Good, no turn 1 play by the looks of things. That's what I like to see. So we will just go ahead and attack first. And then we'll play the Sky Skiff, I believe. Next turn, that will allow us to crew with the Lookout and then attack for 2, and then we'll also be able to hold up the Subtle Strike if we don't draw any more mana, which looks like it will be useful against that. Yep, and looks like that's what we're going to do. So we'll crew there, we'll drain for 1. I think I will just fly over. I will pump and neg the each of our creatures. Really don't want him to be able to play his 3-drop creature vehicle. Yeah. No turn 3 play, which either is holding up for some removal or he just has nothing. Let's hope it's the second one there, and we'll crew up and fly over. Ones that I've got to think about here are the assets extraction and the not sure of the name of it, but the not that one. So that's good enough for me. So we'll drain for 1 in that process there, and then I can still fly over for 3. Then I'll be able to play the Foundry Screecher, I think. That should be a good. Obviously, if he's got more of the Chandra's Pyro Helix, yep, then he'll be able to take that one out, but hopefully he doesn't have that. If I can draw a mana, I can play this Aetherborn Marauder. Oh well, there goes that one. That's alright. See if he's got any other plays. No. Okay, so looks like I will do nothing for the turn. There's not too much of a point in running out the Sky Skiff at the moment, and this way I get to hold up the Subtle Strike if he plays a X1 creature. Which he does. respond to that. Just this way he'll still get his token if he chooses to do it that way, obviously, but yep, it's all good. Let's see if we can draw that. Let's see if we can draw that fourth land. We cannot, but we do have something to play, and that is good enough. We'll throw down that guy there. This way we can fly over with the sky skiff. And then next turn we will be able to... No, I suppose we'd still probably crew, wouldn't we? Unless we draw a land to play that creature, or we draw a 3 CMC or less creature to crew that as well. But, let's see how we go. Let's keep going. It has got some interesting art on that servo. He doesn't have something, so I'm going to say he has some removal. I think we're going to leave the counters on the sky skiff. It doesn't do a whole lot to keep him on there, but I don't think that extra life will be too relevant. So let's hope that he doesn't kill either of these creatures. If he can, I'd say he's going to go for the sky skiff, but it's quite possible he's going to get the thriving grubs. Yep. Fair enough. Yep, that's fine. Obviously I now wish that I had moved the counters across, but that's how it is. Taken for 3 if all goes well. And if he doesn't attack this turn, then we'll see how we go, but now he's at the 5 mana, there is a possibility of that removal spell. Well, that's gone now, but I can now fly over with the 2 lifelink. I could... Let's try the Spark of Creativity. I'm going to try and get rid of that Spire-side Infiltrator. And then if that works, I can use the Subtle Strike on the Servo token, and then I should be able to just win, assuming he doesn't have anything else. It certainly does work. 6 damage to that. We can go there and there for this Subtle Strike. And see if he's got anything. He does not. Okay, let's go to the sideboard and have a look and see if there's anything worth. As mentioned before, there's not really a whole lot that I do with the sideboard usually. I don't have a whole heap of artifact stuff. It's pretty much just the 2 Sky Skiffs and the Radar Express there, or Aradara Express. So anything artifact related probably isn't going to be too useful to me. Don't really want to go ahead and sacrifice things. That one's not too bad, but the Lawless Broker's not too bad, but I'd rather... I think I'll just keep it how it is again, and see how game 2 goes. Obviously he gets to play first, and see what kind of a hand we draw. I am pretty happy with that, because we've got our 1, 2 and 3 drops. If any of those die, eventually we can hit that, the Dakara Scavenger, get it back, and we've got the 2 colors of mana, so I'm happy with this hand. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's fine. I think try and sneak in a little bit of earlier damage, so we'll play the thriving grubs before the rats. Next turn we might play the rats in the lookout, just because it does equal 1 more damage at the moment, just with the attack from the night market. We do of course get to scry from this Ego Construct, so let's see what we've got on top. I think we might be looking for a land, unless there's something else interesting in there. I think I will keep that. That 4th land should be all we need to keep on going, so let's just go in and attack. If he blocks, that's not a problem. Certainly does. It's okay, and then we'll throw out the night market and the thriving rats. Okay. Let's see what he's got now. That is a bit of a problem, I will admit. That certainly makes a better argument for that, but what am I going to do with that subtle strike? 2-3, make that a 2. Oh yeah, no, so with the attack from the rats, I could use the subtle strike to pump and kill that, so let's give that a run. I hope my math is correct there. As basic as it may seem. Yeah, no block, that's not too surprising, that's okay. So let's throw down this bat here. And he's probably going to be swinging in for 4, I imagine. Let's hope he doesn't have the Chandra's Pyro Helix to get rid of the lookout and the Screecher, because that would be a real kick in the teeth. Now let's see what he's got. There it is, right away. I was afraid that was going to happen. That's okay. So he doesn't kill the rat as well, and he kills the rat as well. Awesome. This could be a bit more of a problem. That 3-4 is not going to be easy for my deck to deal with. I'm going to go for the lib fast. We'll keep the red mana just on the off chance that we draw nothing. So pretty much I'm going to be living with this subtle strike as my trick. Until then I may have some problems. I think that I will do the throwing grubs. And of course he's going to straight away get rid of that. He's pulled himself a lot of removal. That's alright though. We'll just throw down the Sky Skiff here, and hopefully next turn we'll be able to do something with it. 3-4 is very difficult to deal with when you didn't get a, I don't think, any hard removal, so this is always good. So I'm not going to be blocking with this because I will likely need it eventually, just for that little bit of lifelink, and of course he's getting rid of it straight away as per usual. So I'm just going to crew that up there first. And you can deal that if he pleases. So we'll have to attack for 2 there, and hopefully we'll be able to do something of use. If I can... Well, he doesn't have no cards in hand now, so I do have the advantage there. So if I can draw a land, that Dakar Scavenger will be pretty good. Or any creature, so I can hopefully play it and have it not die. Before his next turn. Yeah, that Thriving Rats isn't great. It's alright. There's only a crew one, so that's fine. Still has no card in hand, so this is still manageable. I can use the I can crew the Sky Skiff, and then use the Subtle Strike to block that, hopefully. And knowing that he's only got the 1 card in hand, this is very good. That is a bit of a problem, I will admit. Especially just with the fact that he's going to creating 3/3s, I assume. No, 3/1/1s. But then again, he might just go for the... Yep, yeah, okay, so 3/1/1s. I actually kind of think that the 4/6 would have been much harder to deal with for me, but let's just see what he does here. If he's likely to attack, that's fine. Crew. Block. Still very much hoping for that 6 land to play out the Dakar Scavenger, but I can now neg that and plus that. Should be able to kill it that way, yep. So that is fine. I do, however, have some problems here. So let's take that gamble, I suppose, that spark of creativity on the Marionette Master. Let's hope I get one of my 3-drops. Come on. Damn it. What have we got? Sky Skiff. I think I will just play that. And there won't be much point in attacking, I don't think. No, so we'll just pass the turn. We can use the rat to crew either of the Sky Skiffs, unless he's about to kill it. Okay, that's alright, I suppose. You can still attack for... well, you can get 3 damage through, and then you can... Okay, that's good. Okay, so that is interesting. Don't think I can really do anything with it just yet, but I'm really, really hoping that I can get another land here at some point. Otherwise this is a bit of a problem. But I suppose we'll throw that guy down, just on the off chance that I can ever manage to crew him. And right now you can attack for 4 pretty safely. At least, I can only kill one of them, which then deals another damage, so... Okay. Yeah. It's alright right now, it probably won't be alright next time when he's crewed it up and attacking for 5. But okay. Okay. So that's good, we finally got that land. I'm just trying to think what would even be a good card to bring back now. So the Aetherborn Marauder will probably be alright just because it's got the lifelink. Obviously we're still a turn away from it, so it is still an issue. I think it would still be, it would almost be death if he just attacked. If he crews with the Spire side, he's attacking, he can attack for 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. I can block 5 of it. And I'll be able to block more of that with that, but so I suppose I can just block all of that, can't I? So that should change some things, but yeah, I think it would have to be the Aetherborn Marauder there. Nothing else is too interesting. The lifelink will be very relevant soon, most likely. So we'll throw that on top of the old library, and we'll just pass turn, I think. And the fact that we can now crew that the Aradar Express is very interesting as well. Let's see what he can do. Okay, so that thing has Death Touch. That's a bit of a problem. So you can crew the Bomat Bazaar with the Operative, and then attack for 8, 11, 12, but he's going to do it that way instead. That's probably quite fair, I'd imagine. Nothing else, he can just start pinging away. Hopefully he doesn't have any 1 damage spells in his hand, because I imagine that's the only reason he's going to attack right now, and he's not, so he just did that for the 1 damage by the looks of it. That's fine. It works for me quite well, so let's do that there, I think. And I think we will move the counters over to it. And hopefully that 3 damage will be all the difference. So at the moment, his board didn't change a whole heap. That Operative doesn't matter a whole heap. I think I might actually what can I do? So I can do the 1 damage. So if he crews with the Infiltrator, so that's 1. He attacks with a 5/5, which I can block. And I'll block something else with the 3/3, obviously. I think I might just fly over just for 2 damage. I'm probably not taking all of this into account, but I think I still survive, especially with the lifelink. So assuming that survives. Now obviously I probably should have attacked before I played that Aetherborn Marauder. Get that just that 1 point of damage might make a difference later in the game, but let's just see what happens here. See what he does. Okay, that's might be my death. I might just be taking it. He's just playing very carefully. Okay, that's fine. So I think he might crew the Bomat Bazaar with the Infiltrator on the end of his turn, or end of my turn, sorry. So I probably can't afford to do that one, just given that I lose a life every turn if I do it. But let's That's 7 creatures, I've got 4, so you can almost, no he's got 7 creatures, you can almost just kill me as it is, so I'm probably just going to have to play it safe here and not attack. Oh, he didn't crew. That's good. It's one of the interactions I like with the vehicles. If I still had one of my lookouts out, I'd be crewing them each turn, just for the sake of that 1 damage, and especially that life gain would be very handy. But let's see what he does now. So he's still only got 1 card. What's he got? If he has any hard removal, he's pretty much in. Some creatures. That is, if that isn't death, I'll be surprised. It was a hell of a card to, maybe even if he didn't just draw it, he'd wait until he had enough to do it. But let's see what happens. I can't imagine I survived this in any way, considering almost any of these guys here are lethal. And but let's probably crew there. Crew here as well, I think. And then we can throw some blocks in. Obviously this is essentially irrelevant. Now I do have to block those 3 there. So let's block appropriately. And obviously I'm still taking 12, 16 damage, so I should be quite dead. Okay. So, I'm kind of thinking these giant spectacles might not be too bad, just as an early one. I think I'll get rid of Live Fast. And this Aradara Express, it was very difficult to crew, just with the amount of removal that he had, so I'm just going to throw the giant spectacle in and hope he can't kill me as quickly. I might actually get rid of one of these Dakara scavengers as well. Let's just make it a bit more of a aggro deck. A bit more aggro. So let's try that out and get the play first. Got my colours, got a sort of curve. I'll take that. That works just fine for me. Hopefully he doesn't draw into the abundant removal that he had last game. I think I might play the Giant Spectacle. It'll be 4 damage. I don't think he can kill it this turn. And he has to have a limited number of spells to be able to. That's 4 there. Let's hope he doesn't have the Pyro Helix, I suppose. Pretty sure that's the one where you can split damage. And I think he does. Oh no, excellent. That works out fine for me. Excellent. I've got a bat there as well. 4 damage. So that's playing a very hopeful game here, putting all my everything I've got into the small creatures here, but let's just see what happens. I don't think I'm going to block there. Don't really feel like losing that bat just yet. And 1 damage probably won't be too relevant. Let's hope that he can't kill that. Look out. Screech is not too big a problem. And there it goes. That's okay. Is fine. Let's go. Yeah, the flyers are very handy just in general, I think. I don't think I've got any counters, so we'll just go done. Let's see if he can remove these ones. Okay, that's good. When damage isn't too big a deal. He can't comfortably attack into it, into what I've got there. So I should be attacking for 4 next turn, at least. See if there's anything else. There is not, so we'll play the land. We'll attack for 4, gain 2 of that back. We can play our Thriving Rats as well. Pretty much, if he can't add to the board here, he can't attack. Or if he can't remove from my board. Which he probably can for 5 mana, considering he's got 5 cards in hand. But let's be hopeful. Okay, that's alright. Let's see if you can do it into a different one as well. Okay, that's fine, so I can still attack for the 2 in the air. Whoever he is attacking for 5. That is a problem. Suppose I'll just have to let that one happen. So if I draw a land, excellent. I think I will keep that rat there. As you can see, I've very much run out of gas here. If he kills that bat, then I'm more or less done. So let's be very hopeful. What has he got? Okay, that's alright still. He is adding to his board very, very well though. Especially... I feel this guy may not fully understand the crew stuff. I could be wrong on that, he may be doing this intentionally, but he could have crewed with the one that he just played and then attacked with both of those, both the Infiltrator and the Bazaar, and I wouldn't have had any good blocks. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't kill that bat. Hopefully I can just survive another turn with that bat. Don't kill it. Damn it, he's killed it. Damn it, okay. More than likely he's now won this game. I certainly don't have enough to get around this. And he can attack for quite a bit in the next turn, especially with the barge. So that game is more or less over. But we'll play it out. Yeah, that certainly doesn't help me. So I imagine he's going to crew with the spy side, yep. And attack with maybe everything, but at the very least the security in the barge. Maybe the fanatic. Oh no, I can see an argument for everything. Just trying to think what I can even do for what I could draw. I'm going to just take that. Not a land. That is certainly not the one that I needed. So, you can attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I can block 5 of it, so I can stay alive for one more turn at best. Nope, not even. I think I die with the activation of the Spire Side Infiltrator. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'm dead. Where am I? Okay, not just yet. Unless he's got something, which is quite possible. Not really sure why he didn't attack with that. Well, another Thriving Rats isn't quite going to cut it. So we'll still run it out and see what he does here. And there's it. And that's the end of round 2.